When people get defensive, you can say things like, I'm not saying you're bad. I'm just describing my experience. So when you get a lot of understanding, then you get to decide how you're going to respond. This is where we remove control. Do we continue in greater depth? Do we have another meeting, follow up? Or do I let you know you're probably going to experience a change from me? You are letting them know what you are going to do. You do not say, I need you to respect my emotions in this. No, no, no. They either will or they won't. What will you do in response? Confrontation is you still leaving powerful, making decisions, facing the greatest amount of information you can collect. Will you forgive? I'm going to need to chew on this. I'm finding it difficult inside of myself to have capacity to forgive you, but I want to. I need some time to chew on it. Thanks so much for this conversation. That's honest if that's where you're at. Sometimes that's hard. Don't stay in the conversation longer than you need to. When I have let go of employees before, you know how much that sucks? I hate it. I hate letting go of an employee, but I've had to. In that conversation, I don't be like, okay, well, do you have any questions for me moving forward? It's like, no, it's done. I can't do that. I'm like, hey, here's what's happening. It's just going to be effective immediately. I'm so sorry. Hey, if you'd like to share anything over an email after you've chewed on this, please feel free. Love you so much and wish you the best as you move forward. Try to give as much context as possible. But it's like, am I going to really invite more and more questions into what did I do wrong? It's all these different things.
There's appropriate times to do that depending on the depth and intimacy level in that relationship and where it's at.
So maybe that was a bad example, actually. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, no, I've actually had lots of times and opportunities for questions. Yeah. But
I was trying to think of who you could have been talking about.
I was like, no, there's one person I'm thinking of, and I definitely didn't want them to have questions.
One thing that I think is great too, I was processing this with my friend because I'll have chat call me out. Where's their blame? Where's their accusation? And then teach me about it. How is this blamey? And I'll go back and forth to see it. The funny thing is you can write really wonderfully worded messages and emails, but can you back that up when you're actually going to have real conversations? It's one thing to sound healthy and have healthy language and communication. And that's great. If you're only going to have text exchange, you can get away with it. It's totally fine. But that was my honest question. I had a friend I thought I was going to be reaching out to. I've already tried to do a few healthy conversations, and there's just so much denial that she has that she acts like everything is fine every time. And it just was like, man, I can have chat highlight all my blame and accusation that I feel, but it cannot get rid of it for me. And so it's a call and an invitation to, where do I need to do the work? I don't want to just sound good and not be able to follow through with what I'm actually feeling internally. So
real quick, replacing always and never, and you made me feel. So in the last week, there were 2 to 3 moments where instead of you never, right? So highlighting a few actual experiences rather than you never generalizing statement. Generalizing statements put a person in the defense where they have to explain to you a generalizing statement that they believe, right? And then you're just arguing, oh, we just see things differently. And it's like, well, how about you bring up actual cases in which you felt something as a result of experiences? That's why short accounts is so valuable in relationships, because you're like, okay, I might forget, I might make a case, and then when I'm building a case against someone, now it's like they're on trial having to defend their case, right? You don't want to do that. When people get defensive, you can say things like, I'm not saying you're bad, I'm just describing my experience. Another thing you could say, even if that wasn't your intent, it was the impact on me. Okay, so can we talk about the impact? Help me understand what was going on for you, because here's what I perceived. Okay, so when people minimize, I'm not asking you to agree, just to understand. Hey, small to you, but big to me. Can we honor both realities for a second? That's a good one, right? Minimizing. Why do people minimize? Because they feel shame if this feels big. You're saying it's like there's still shame there. When people reverse it onto you, hey, I'm willing to talk about that next and have time and space for your feelings about this. Can we finish this thread first? And then I'm happy to hear anything you're wanting to share as well. Hey, that matters. If they're turning it on to you, hey, that matters. I'm asking to take turn being the focus. Is that okay? Tone, boundary lines. Okay, so when it keeps escalating, hey, I want to keep talking, but not with sarcasm or raised voice. I'm available for hard conversations, not disrespect. I'm going to take 20 minutes and we'll come back at next time, right? Pauses.
Taking a break, yeah.
It's really good. Repair requests, right? So next time, would you be willing to tell me earlier rather than waiting this long? Hey, can we agree we address issues like within 24 to 48 hours, or like at least try and keep short account. Hey, what would repair look like to you? Like, here's what it looks like for me. Ownership. Hey, you're right. I got sharp. I'm sorry. Validating emotions and not necessarily the narrative. That's a good one. Hey, I get that when I did this, you felt this way. I'm so sorry about that. I'm not agreeing that I am the person you think I am. I'm agreeing that you felt a certain way when I did that thing, and that impact matters to me, and I'm sorry that impacted you that way. No excuses. I did X. I understand it hurt you. Thank you for staying with me. I'm learning. Closing scripts. Hey, thanks for hearing me. What I think we agreed is X. I feel closer after talking. Let's check in tomorrow. I'm committed to us, and I'm committed to honesty.